Chicago, boy.
Nah, he ain't going to Chirac. He finna get murdered.
Niggas be feeling like they bulletproof, kid. Wait till you ready. You gonna run into the right one.
Even Rondo #9 said something like, I think like, let him know who you fucking with.
Oh, it's murders over there all the time. That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was one the other day, which was so crazy. It was 20 murders. It was like police
God
didn't know
damn.
which murder to go to.
That's rough.
It's 20 murders going on, so it's like you don't know which murder you gonna go to first.
Damn.
All right. Those them right there, boy.
AKA, boy, if you get shot, boys, expect no help, boy.
Facts, kid.
That's exactly what that means, boy. If you getting shot, don't expect help, boy.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. If somebody tell me they gonna blast me, kid, they gonna catch me later, they gonna blast me. It's two things I gotta do, dog. It's either I blast you first before you leave, or or nigga, I leave the city, bro. I gotta go.
No city out, man. He shouldn't be saying shit about Chicago. Is a death, like it smells death, boy. Like everybody knows this already.
That's why he had lied and said he was about to go to Chicago. He ain't even go no more. That nigga lied, boy.
Nah.
You ain't want that pressure.
Yeah, that's just tripping.
He gonna do what Chief Keef did. Went over there, no security.
They gonna run up on him, kid.
Fuck movies. Fuck you, Keith.
I'll be back.
They gonna wipe the fuck out of 6ix9ine. He on the block chilling, bro.
Nah, he can't do that. Remember when Reese was like, Lil Reese was like, you gonna die. You gonna die tonight. But he ended up dead.
6ix9ine could be at the hot dog shop, like at the hot dog store, just standing in front of, on Front Street. Hell no.
That's it. Put out the blicky and just give him a stiffy.
Funny, man.
That's why I respect Chief Keef, because it's like, hey, academics like, yo, Chief Keef, turn your location off, man. Like, niggas is watching that shit. Like, I don't know if you know, but your location is on.
I'm pretty sure he knows, because I clicked it like, oh, okay. That's right in the heart of New York. That's like in the hood.
What?
But I don't think they was gonna shoot at him though. Come on, I'm tripping. They did shoot at him.
Well, I was about to say, what you
yeah.
about, boy?
But I don't think they was gonna shoot at him. You don't see how high people know how to shoot. When you shoot a gun, the gun don't go way up that high. You gotta be wanting to miss.
They would have been fucked over by them crackers, boy. You get caught in that New York guns, boy. Gun.
You gonna sit. What's the minimum, David? Like, say if I shot a gun in New York.
7 years.
Like, that's they gun. Like, how about a first time offender? I ain't never do nothing.
Depends on how many. Depends on. Shit. It depends on your age, how many bullets you had at the time, and your intent with the gun. But yeah, you said you shooting a first time offender, or you gonna get some time, or you gonna get a couple years.
Yeah.
New York gun laws are strict, bro.
So nobody could own a gun? How about I can't get a
No.
permit?
Yeah, you could go for a permit, but you know how hard it is to get a permit in New York? Shit.
Oh yeah, that's just super
It's very
hard.
hard to get a permit. Very hard.
That's why when they said they shot TV, there's no way they could have brought their guns with them. Man. You can't bring your gun with you. And for you to get a gun over there, for them to clap back for what gun? Yeah, boy, it was bad, boy.
They find a gun that's a felony charge of 7 years. Every bullet add an extra year.
For every bullet, they add an extra year.
Mm-hmm.
Every bullet they find or every bullet you fired?
No, every bullet in the clip.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you better have like one bullet in that shit.
That ass.
Better have like one bullet, boy.
But you know niggas not gonna be smart with it though. You gotta have a full clip ready to let that shit go.
Hey, when you started playing Division, boy?
Jay's on his PC.
Oh.
That's probably why he playing it, cause it's on the PC. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nigga, I don't know. Were we friends on Xbox when Division came out? Nigga, everybody was on Division.
Yeah.
When Division came out, everybody was on that shit.
Yeah.
Niggas started cheating, boy. With that whole shooting in the walls.
You done got too far on that shit. I'm saying.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, me and Bird mudded that shit.
I remember when Division before it came out, everybody was saying that was gonna be a good game. But,
That's cause fucking Ubisoft, they're infamous for that shit. They'll show you this dope ass looking cinematic feel shit. They tell you it's the real game and all that stuff. Kind of find out it's not the real game. They give you some watered down shit instead of the shit that you were expecting. They're known for doing that shit.
yeah, they are now.
What about, I think it was Watchdog? Watchdog did the same thing.
Also did that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, Warzone wasn't bad though. Warzone wasn't bad.
It wasn't, but they lied, dog. Like, originally what they had, like, kid, it didn't look like that, dog. Like, originally it looked way better. They watered that shit down heavy.
Right.
Microsoft always having some sort of issue, bruh.
Yeah. Hey, It's
What's
like,
your name?
what's that game called? Um, the little space game, bro. That shit ain't never worked for me, man.
What space game?
Ah, fuck. Armageddon.
What, Mass Effect?
I don't,
Mass Effect?
huh?
Andromeda?
Mass Effect, yeah. Yeah.
That's David's shit
Mass
right
Effect
there.
was a waste of money. That shit was a waste of money, kid. I swear to
I
God,
beat that.
bro.
I beat that game.
How you beat it? It didn't even let me play it.
Yeah. I
You
know.
should.
I beat that game. I beat that game 100% straight up.
No, after every game, it kicked me out after every game. I understand. You ain't played online, right?
Yeah, I played online a few times.
They didn't kick you out?
No, it never kicked me out. Never. I finished all my matches.
A lot of people said they was having the same problem as me. That's why. That's why I was like, it's
I
funny.
confirm that your fellow agent
Nah.
Lau has arrived here.
You can check my multiplayer
Get
record.
inside.
I played online a few times. I played
No,
like
I'm
6-7 matches.
I know. I'm just saying, like people were saying, like, yeah, it was getting kicked out consecutively, like just like me, like people writing, people hella mad, like, yo, I can't even get in the match. Why did I even pay $60? And I felt that same way, like I can't even. They kicked me out every time. It was a waste of money.
I ain't gonna lie, this game look
Game
hella
was
smooth on
fire to
PC.
me, even though
Now
I could've did-
safe area.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Honestly, Mass Effect, it's because the original people didn't make the game. That's why the game didn't do too well.
Look it over.
Yeah, I don't even understand how 6ix9ine would want to be considered the king of Chicago. That is murder capital right there. It's no way you're the general, boy.
Dart, he just not thinking, Dart. That dude not thinking at all.
Like, that shit is murder capital over there, man. They don't play it. I would never.
He letting that
go
shit
to
get to his head.
Real shit.
I would never go to Chicago, like, period.
For real?
I would never. Huh?
I go to Chicago, kid. I actually want to go.
Nah, I'm straight, bro. Over there, man. Remember, dog, Dwayne Wade went there for 1 year. That nigga brother died the first year he went to Chicago. God damn.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's
I
what
remember
happened
they were saying
for
that.
real?
Yeah, his brother died. He went to the
first-
Bulls. He got traded to the Bulls, and that's it. His brother died.
His first year at the Bulls.
But how he died?
He got shot.
What you think, nigga?
We're losing this whole
Come on, man.
neighborhood. Rioters are moving through.
That's
Full force.
crazy.
Headed this way.
Wasn't in the streets or
Put
nothing?
your people there.
Huh?
Someone else got the call.
His
Major
brother
Faye
wasn't
Lau,
in the streets.
division.
type of shit?
I doubt
Activated
it,
the same
man.
time
How
as you.
did Wade?
Come on, he a
Second wave
basketball
of what's
player.
going
He a
in.
basketball player.
I don't know
Come
what
on.
happened to the first wave.
His
but
older brother's a
there's
basketball
still
player,
lots
high
left for us to
profile.
do.
You think he really gonna be in the
We
streets?
don't have much intel.
Yeah, like how you think
Luxury
Wade
failure.
even into?
Not
How
with
you think he
Manhattan
in
under
Chicago
lockdown,
with
we'll put on
Wade?
the
Like
brink.
Wade is paying
People like
that
me
for him.
and you.
The money is
We're what's
there.
left to hold the line. With any luck, we'll have more to go on once we rendezvous with the commander.
I watched the
Situation,
interview.
about who's turning the
I think
streets
I
into a
forgot
war
who that
zone.
was.
Anything that's gonna help us
Feel
do
like,
what we're
man,
supposed to do.
That's how the Chicago niggas
Excuse me.
get down. Like they play
Officer
abundantly.
Hazen and his team are handling
They
situation
fuck- they
reports.
fuck
If
you
you're
over.
looking for a hot spot, that's who you want to talk to.
No, no.
That's interesting.
Chirac.
Complete your activation at the terminal to enable
Yeah, they
Directive
play
51
abundantly.
operational
They fuck
status
you over.
and equipment.
They play abundantly just to fuck you over.
I don't know, Dart. I mean, cause I personally want to go to Chicago, Dart, just to visit. But Dart, like I'm in
like
one.
the nicest area, not Definitely not old block. I'm not going now, boy.
He's a dirty that old block. Old block.
Old
Yeah,
block.
old block. Old block.
Nah, I remember we had went to Baltimore. I went to Baltimore,
That's how they
kid.
say it,
Equipment activated.
I went to Baltimore like in 2007. Kid, everybody was telling me how dangerous Baltimore was, and me like I'm just like, dog, all hoods is just hood, bro. If you just go out there, you don't fuck with nobody, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. Kid, when I got out there, I knew shit was real when we started driving, and then I looked, the police is doing 50 and a 35, kid. I'm like, what? I'm like, kid, this is for real? Like, why? Like they was saying they don't play out there, kid. And mind you, this is the time of the wire and all that shit, so niggas is they taking that role serious.
Distribution center. They try and sell it back to all the starving people. Plain and simple profiteering on the backs of people who are suffering.
That shit was crazy.
Get that food back.
One of the bloggers said he was stopped at a stop sign. I think that was Chicago or something. He stopped at a stop sign. And police pulled up next to him like, nigga, are you crazy? Like, boy, you better run them red light.
Supply crate located.
Wow.
I was like, damn.
That's crazy.
If it's a red light, no cars, you better go, boy.
Nigga, you gonna get jacked. I see, dog. You didn't watch that video on World Star? Some bitches just start fighting. Dog, them niggas let off about 100 rounds.
What it was that?
It was in Chicago.
Approaching marked location.
It's a big. Oh, I can find the clip, dog. It was some girls. They was just fighting in the street, live on Instagram or whatever. Next thing you hear, like 3-4 different guns just shooting. Like everybody. That shit, dog. They was shooting for like 3 minutes straight, non-stop. Like how you shoot for 3 minutes with no cops?
Area secured. Hostiles neutralized.
That's how you know it's dangerous over there. You can't even own a gun over there, so that's how you know it's dangerous.
You can't even own a gun and damn near everybody on the block got one. Hell no.
That's the shit I don't understand, dog. They want to take guns away from people, kid, but they think the criminal's gonna apply to the laws too. Them niggas is fucking nuts, kid. Let me fend for myself,
Hostile
kid.
forces approaching.
Nah, they just say that so when they catch their ass, they go fuck them over, bro.
Them niggas out they mind, son.
Cause they did a thing. I didn't know O Block was. That's why I said I don't want to go there, because they said O Block is like the more dangerous block, like the more dangerous, in the world type shit.
O Block.
It's probably other parts of Chicago that's nice, though. That ain't like that shit.
Yeah, it's just if you go to the neighborhood, the ghetto, why would you go to Chicago? Ghetto. I'm good.
They say, boy.
That's crazy.
La Sosa O Block.
I don't understand. For you to say you the king, how you want to be the king
Confirmed. Pickup
over
marked.
that?
GTF notified.
You side there.
Great work, Agent.
O
We'll
Block.
get that food back to the people who need it.
Well, the blogger, like, he went over there, man. He was like, man, he did an interview on O Block. He said he was even scared, like, boy. he doing the blog and he's scared for his life. And niggas gonna pop him.
You said niggas was gonna pop him?
Man, like, nah, you know the same cheese dude. He like, man, because they asked him like who will win in the beef, 6ix9ine or He was like, man, he been to old block in Chicago. He like, nah, man, he can't. I mean, he like 6ix9ine can't come there, bro. Like he been to old block. He like, nah, there's no way 6ix9ine on the block on old block, bro.
Them niggas too real. Hell no.
Yeah.
Too rough. I'm not gonna say real. They too rough.
Yeah. If you ain't got no business over there, like if somebody safe ain't tell you to come over there, boy, don't even. You really.
Don't even bother.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what he said. Like, boy, if you ain't got nobody who you supposed to be seeing over there, don't even over there. Oh blah.
Oh blah.
Bounty.
Talk to the way, boy. Gotta take his ass to work. Oh blah.
Gang, oh blah. 300. Oh blah, gang, oh blah.
I'll never go. I'll go to the good parts, but not Obla or none of that.
No, none of that hood shit. Hell nah. I'm straight.
That's what that guy's up.
Yo, hold on. Let me kick this nigga out the party. Hold on.
Like
Why you
that?
coming here?
Nah,
Why
I'm
you
not,
fucking
I'm
coming
not,
here? Fuck you
I'm
coming
not
here
even
for, man?
I'm not even on Xbox stuff. Don't do it
I
like
can
that.
still
I
kick
want
you
the
out
phone.
though. The fuck?
I know, don't do it like that. I gotta go back to my phone.
Shut
You
your
got
ass
that.
up.
You're a ho out here.
Like you wasn't supposed to kick him out, boy.
Yo, Lou, let's go take the chick to Old Block.
Obla.
Oh, blah.
Hey, Luigi, we out to Obla.
What's the
Luigi
old
not
block?
saying nothing. Let's go to Old Block.
What's the old block? What's that?
The end of your life.
Nah, I'm straight. I'm straight.
You do that.
Come on, let's go to Old Block. Old Block.
Why? Why is it like that?
Shit real out there.
Where that's at? In Chicago?
Chicago, Chirac, homie, Old Block.
Nah.
That's the most dangerous hood in the world. Like the #1 most dangerous hood in the world.
That's where
Ghost
Steve
Riders
P
have
from?
stolen a crate of morphine.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna try and sell it or use it.
Missing supply crate located.
Old Block.
That's why he always say Obla.
We don't have a problem.
Is 6ix9ine trying to go at him?
Nigga said, fuck Lil Reese. Fuck TT.
You got shot at. You know, Chirac savages when they said they took that as a joke.
Area
They ain't
secured.
even taking that
Hostiles
serious.
neutralized.
Yeah, I know.
I believe them though, cause them niggas murder all the time. Niggas hear shots like what? They probably laughed at that.
Confirmed. Pickup marked. GTF notified.
You was just saying that shit. That
Sparrow
nigga the
5
one
here.
when he got
We're
traded to the
approaching your
Bulls.
position
First year he
now.
was on the Bulls. His brother got killed out there. Shit, real boy.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Nigga, you got a high profile brother. And you still dying? That shit real. Real up. Think about it, you got a high profile brother. Everybody knows this guy. But you still die.
For real, dude. When they thought, I tell you that shit from the other day, they thought icing on the cake. 20 people getting shot up like in the 20-minute radius? You can't beat that, bro. Like who do you save? The niggas over here?
Nigga said, who do you save? Anybody would like to go to Old Block or hell nah?
Hell nah.
Oh, see, the lady been shot on O Block. I ain't taking that.
I'd rather go to the bean. I won't even go to the bean.
Confirmed. Sparrow 5 is on site and ready to engage.
No more hostiles detected.
I know you still good, little
Great
Haiti.
work, Agent. We'll get those guns back to the wounded where they'll be used properly.
You're right by the beans.
It's two different places.
They your neighbors, man.
If you see the cribs at the beans, nigga,
I know.
Whoa.
I know.
I ain't gonna lie though, the niggas in Little Haiti kid, the niggas is right.
I needed that little shampoo, dog. So much shit.
I remember the nigga went out there to Little Haiti because I always went to my homeboy crib. My homeboy crib up there.
No.
Every time we rob out a trap, them crazy ass zones be outside with hella guns. I be like, God. I saw this shit.
That's correct.
They got hella guns.
On their front porch. On their front porch.
It look like niggas like niggas, you know, like
outside in the front, them boys got tools out. For what?
AK-47, nasty teeth. No, they brush their teeth. The first thing they gun is the first thing they get from their bed is the gat. Brush their teeth.
Who are y'all beefing with? I never heard that niggas like no problem.
Niggas don't even brush their teeth. All they do is grab the gat. Fuck a toothbrush.
I be thinking like, dog, these niggas got heart. Like, they not scared of police.
We've gotten word of a hostage situation at a bank. Looks like you'll have to go through the subway tunnel to access the building.
Yeah.
You can move in and minimize the damage.
So where his toys getting packed up at?
Shit. I know a nigga right now. That's why I can't respect some niggas, bro. I know a nigga right now, dog. I know I probably told y'all before that he was snitching and shit, but it got even worse. Like, he even snitching on old things. Like, he trying to cut his time down as much as possible. We like, wow.
Oh yeah, that nigga gonna die.
So, right? He already brought down the whole organization with him, right? He was the leader of it. He switched on everybody, right? So you would have thought, like, damn, he already in a fucked up position. He's still ratting on people trying to make it. I'm like, dog,
ain't finna get witness protection.
Wow.
Hostile presence detected.
Yeah, tighten up. I don't give a fuck about them. End of the day, he gotta sit down and do that. He gotta sit down and take that time, not them. That boy gonna move to Atlanta. And come on.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. He gonna have to. The thing is, when you get out of jail, boy, you gonna have to start from scratch. I'm like, somebody gonna help you out.
Shit, he probably wasn't gonna get out of jail.
I know, I'm saying he's going to get out. I
Very
think the amount of
Hostiles
he
neutralized.
he gotta get out. I ain't gonna lie to you, so.
The one that's open? Man, that nigga, man. Do we have to do, dog?
Kid.
But I'm like, dog.
The only thing I say, kid, if that nigga lived throughout the whole thing, boy, God was with him.
Yeah, like it died down. Like, oh, okay, he was snitching. Like it died down. Then it came back like yesterday. Like, oh yeah, snitching on other people about old stuff. It was like, wow.
Like what?
Like, if he did something with him in the past, like, if he probably saw deals go down or whatever, like, snitching on anything, like,
Nice
or
work
if you
shutting
Yeah,
did
that
but
down,
something with him,
Agent.
you snitching on old shit. You gotta
Thank
have
you so
evidence.
much. That was.
hey, he probably
to get the hell
did,
out of here.
though. Come on now. Probably did, boy.
Hey, I hope they know that boy is not coming to. He is not coming to pack his shit. Let me go. By the way, come on, we out. We out. Bye.
Pretty much. Cause the thing is, run like somebody like a well-known person, like they on the case too that he getting snitched on by him. So you know, it's like his sister in the stands watching everything. Like she's like, man, it's crazy, man. It is crazy what's going on. Like other
You want
people in
this?
the stand in the crowd just watching it go down. Like, and this nigga had so much respect, dog. You would have looked like, dog, like the Rick Ross of the hood. Like, you would have looked at this nigga like, dog, this nigga doing his thing. He got all the respect. This nigga is good.
Kenny, boy, Nino Brown snitched on niggas, kid. In the movie, kid.
My brother's
Never
keeper.
forget that, dog. Nino Brown
Yes.
snitched. If Nino Brown is snitched, everybody is snitched.
Oh, I swear I thought nothing of it. Like, I'm like, man, this nigga, I never thought he would have.
Kenny.
Yeah.
And my brother's keeper.
Agent,
Yes.
excellent work.
We're
We're grateful
damn.
for all the lives you saved. Why don't you
You
come on
understand?
back here?
I was just thinking to
Got a little
myself,
something
I'm
for
like,
you.
dog, I never did nothing with him. Period. Ever, boy.
Hey, you can't tell on yourself.
You done had the folks on.
You can't tell on yourself, bro. Do it yourself, bro.
Get that gun off me!
That nigga Kenny dead.
My God. That shit is hilarious.
Let me guess, you knew this nigga personally?
Like, I knew him, like, from my homeboy, which my homeboy was like, my homeboy, like, one of them, like, he like,
Yo, Kenny. Before you say anything else, kid, I'm streaming on YouTube, son. Just letting you know.
Oh, no.
Hey,
Don't
hey,
invite
Kenny.
yourself, fuck it, kid.
Hey, can you ask you a question? So suppose they try to charge him for shit he ain't do. Is he wrong?
Work, agent.
Hold on, but what you mean? If you try to charge him for shit he ain't do?
No, thank you.
Yeah, like, suppose, like, they're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We want to charge you for this and that.
Oh, and then you say, and that person tell at that point.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't knock it. I wouldn't knock it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me tell you, dog. You people got me locked up for some shit you did. You better tell them. Listen, dog.
Yeah, like,
that's why
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a fan of that too. Like, if it's
Real shit.
If it's yours, yeah, like.
This your shit. You better come claim it. Feel me? At the end of the day, you I'm gonna be on the box while you chilling. You do your thing.
Yeah, G shit, cause people be fighting the case, boy. That's hard, boy.
That's why I don't get into no legal activities, because I know it'd be some fuck shit, bro. When you don't get in my car, you got some weed on you, bro. You feel me?
I used to laugh at my homeboy, but my homeboy, we used to laugh so hard about it. Cause when he told me that shit was so funny, now that you said, cause he was driving with somebody and
Agent, get that precinct back
I
under
guess he
control.
was driving
If
the
that
car
precinct
or
goes,
whatever.
we lose
His
Brooklyn.
homeboy was in the passenger, chilling on the
Hostiles incoming.
And I guess he had a person who was in the passenger whose car was. They had left a bag of heroin.
You said heroin? You said heroin?
Yeah, like.
Please tell me they were selling, bro, because they not there based on the news, bro.
My homeboy, he don't take it, like, he just buy it in the grip, like, he was passenger. The passenger agent could tell him that he had a bag of heroin next to him. So now, when the police pull him over, so they find the heroin, he's snapping like, yo, what the fuck? I never took heroin a day in my life. Buddy, next thing take the keys, nothing. Take charges, nothing.
Brooklyn dispatch.
So they both
Division
were the
command. We've got an
Only
agent
him.
to assist in the
Only
84th.
the
All
driver.
entrances are blockaded.
Wow.
That's the best news I've had all month. Try the parking garage in the back.
2 years ago,
Got that,
until
agent?
this day,
That's your in. Go get him.
Hold, time out. It was the person who wasn't driving that had the heroin.
Yeah. They had it on the driver's side. Imagine you driving your homeboy car and you got heroin.
He ain't say nothing.
Yeah, he ain't say
nothing. Me and bro have been going at it this whole time. Every day he woke up, we gonna fight. You ready to go claim your shit, dog.
That nigga gotta die.
And he's still fighting that case.
That's what I be telling niggas. If I know you do drugs in any form, nigga, do not come in my car.
Additional hostiles.
Don't
see that.
If you smoke weed, I gotta check you before you come in my car. No bullshit. No bullshit. I'm good at anybody riding my car, boy.
Yeah, I ain't got that many friends, dog. Oh.
That was the crazy story. I'm like, God. At that point, I ain't gonna lie, I would have been hot at my homeboy. I would have. He would have had to confess that was his shit. Like, as the police walking back to their car, I'm gonna be snapping on them like, yo, dog, you don't take this charge, like, boy, if you don't get this charge off me, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, nice, boy.
Dog, Kenny, nigga I almost got caught up with some shit like that in Opalaka, kid, coming from work. Take one of my homeboys home. That nigga say, yo, make a stop right here, real quick. I was like, bruh, listen, I ain't got time for that, dog, because I already knew what he was about, dog. That nigga's like, Jay, trust me, ain't nothing serious. I just gotta go, drop it off and that's it. I'm like, dog, you got it on you now? And that nigga's like, yeah. I'm like, dog, you bugging, kid. That nigga,
hey, that ain't my dog. Hey,
kid,
about my whip, bro.
Dog, kid. That nigga went upstairs. That nigga said, dog, Jay, don't leave me, kid. I'll be right back. I said, dog, you got 5 minutes, dog.
I would have pulled off.
Dave, I sat there, kid. All of a sudden, I got a sour feeling in my stomach. I seen a nigga jump off the wall like it was a wall in front of the building. That nigga jumped off the wall. That nigga started walking up to me real smooth. Kid, I had me a pocket knife on me. I'm like, fuck it. If nigga gonna run up on me, kid, we gonna fight it, dog. We gonna throw it down, bro. That nigga said, hey, yo, bro. Hey, listen. You need to get up. You need to get the fuck up out of here, bro. Your man, they got him, bro. It was a sting. It was a sting operation. They got him. I was like, what? Kid.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm so for real on everything I love, kid. Dart. I peeled out. When I peeled out, I seen what was it? I think it was a Grand Prix. A Grand Prix with all tents just pulled out right after me, kid. I was like, oh shit, kid. As I'm driving Kenny, Dart, I noticed there was some traffic. I was cutting in and out of traffic. That Grand Prix was trying to stay up with me. Dart, Kenny, I hit the corner one time. I noticed he didn't see me. I hit another corner, and I hit another corner. I parked up at a park. I waited. I seen that Grand Prix just driving by looking, Dart. I was like, whoo, Dart. As soon as he passed, I took off and I went the other way, kid, and went straight home. Dart, the next day my homeboy ain't come to work.
Panicking.
Dart, next week had came. Monday had came. That nigga came to work. I asked him, dog, what happened? That nigga said, boy, it was a sting operation. They got us, boy. It was me and a whole bunch of niggas in there they had got. I was like, damn. I told him, dog, I bullshitted him, kid. That nigga said, dog, what did they how come they ain't get you, right? I said, nah. I said, bro, somebody came over to the window and talked to me and told me some shit was going down. When I pulled out, I noticed there was a car chasing. Dog, I left and I came back. I ain't see you, kid, so I just waited for about 30 minutes and I left. I was bullshitting out my ass, kid. I went straight home.
Oh, God.
I'm out, boy. You come in and stick. I'm out, bro.
See, that's why man, niggas can't lie with me, bro.
Boy, I don't blame you, kid.
I take it, man. Listen, dog. You got some weed on you, bro. Don't even get in my car, bro.
Real shit.
Nigga, I'ma check you, kid.
How do you
that? Niggas still be lying. Niggas be saying they don't have it, they got it. I'ma check you, boy.
I ain't on that.
Fuck that. You're not finna get me rope, whole ass.
Warning.
So good.
Incoming hostiles.
You ain't finna go me, bitch.
I'm going down. It's going down for my shit.
Nigga, we both going down, nigga. The fuck?
I'm going down. Why you let me get this?
What's up?
We both gonna die tonight.
You remember the Jamaican dude, dreadhead dude that I don't think you knew him. I don't think you knew him because it was Lewis you knew.
Alert. Hostiles detected.
Yeah, we both gonna die tonight.
What do you say about
Shit.
that
nigga ain't say nothing to me, kid. That nigga ain't say shit. And then crazy, dog, Kenny, that was twice. And nigga got caught. I got caught up in Opalaka, kid, and I got caught up in Hialeah, dog. I'm driving, dog, Kenny. I didn't even see the cop, dog. The cop, I just turned to look. You know how you just driving in the car. I got my coworkers with me, kid. We just got out fresh from the warehouse, kid. Dog, I'm just driving. I got my hand on the steering wheel, listening to music, talking to my homeboys, dog. And all of a sudden, I just turned my head, just turned to look around. Kid, the cop saw me. That nigga drove way from the other lane. Kid came right behind me, dog. That nigga flashed me, pulled me over in front of Burger King, kid, with me and my homeboys, dog. That nigga said, "Get out the car, driver. If you got anything in hand, drop it." Blah blah. I got out the car, kid. They got me and my homeboys out the car. They started patting me down. They was talking about some, yo, what you got in your car? I know you got drugs. Where the drugs at? Where the drugs at? Where the weed at? I'm like, wait a minute, what? I'm like, yo, I just came from work. Like, what are you talking about? Kid, that nigga's like, yo, I know you guys got drugs. I'm like, dog, call my job. I just got out, dog. Like, what are you talking about? Dog. That nigga, my homeboy, was like, dog, y'all just harassing us because we just 3 black niggas just driving in Hialeah. Dog, all of a sudden, all I know, that nigga went to go pat my homeboy. That nigga was like, man, that's fucked up, dog. And then my other homeboy goes, Dog, looks like we ain't gonna watch the game tonight. The cop said, wait a minute, who you rooting for? My homeboy said who's rooting for. He was like, oh, all right, boy. I thought you was gonna say some other team. I'm gonna let y'all go. But yo, next time, boy, I might wanna y'all might not wanna look so suspicious. I'm like, what are you talking about? Who's in the car just listening to music? Kid. When we drove off, my homeboy said I had a bag of weed on me, bro. I was like, wait a minute, what?
He was just drinking it.
That nigga's like, dog. If Lou didn't say what he had to say real quick, boy, we all would have got caught up. I was like, nah, nigga, you was gonna get caught up, kid. Fuck that, dog. After that shit, kid, I had stopped giving them niggas rides. Real shit.
Quick for saying that. We all would have got caught up. No, I would have took the charge. You tripping?
Dog.
That's why I fuck with the people I ride with, dog. They winning on eating that, dog. They'll eat that weed quick, bro.
Yeah, they'll eat it, yeah.
Some niggas that eat it.
Bagging, they'll eat it, bagging all.
Like, dog, I remember we had got pulled by my house. I'm like, damn, fuck. I'm like, crackers behind the. We stopped. All I hear is, go. I look.
Swallowed everything.
I was like, boy, stop that up, boy.
Darn.
I'm like, boy, we don't got nothing on us, boy. You can take everything right now.
Kid, I wasn't ready to take that bit for nobody, bro. Especially because Anali was just a bit, like, she was small at the time, kid. And I'm thinking to myself, kid, so I gotta go to work. I'm about to get caught up on some shit. I'm like, nah, bro, nah, that's just not gonna happen, dog. That's one of the main reasons why, Dave, I ran, boy. I took off. Well, when they told me that it was a sting operation, kid, I left. I like, bro, you on your own with that shit, boy, not me.
Nigga said, yo, I'm gonna take the charge. I'm a real nigga. This is what real niggas do.
Fuck up out of here, nigga.
We got the world fucked up out here. You a whole hoe out here. If I know who did it, and I'm about to tell you because I know who did it, because I'm gonna take the charge. This is what real niggas do. You a whole hoe out here.
Not me, boy.
Hell no, I'm far from a real nigga. Fuck out of here. You
crazy. I done ran in with the police so many times to offer some dumb shit. Nigga, I ain't do shit. Dave, kid, I'm in walking home. I took his out to the bus stop. I walked her to the bus stop. This is the time we didn't even have a whip at that time. So I walked her over to the bus stop, dog. Kid, all I know while I'm walking, some cop ran up next to me, kid. He flashed his light. That nigga jumped out the whip pointing a gun. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, what's the problem, officer? He was like, yo, don't fucking move. I was like, yo, my hands is already in the air. I ain't got shit on me, kid. You ain't got to pull no trigger, dog. Kid, that
nigga said, don't pull no trigger, please.
That nigga said, dog, sit down, don't move. Kid, Dave, I laid on the fence, and I just slid and fell down, kid, with my hands up, kid. I'm like, dog. He was like, yo, you can put your hands down. I'm like, hell nah. I'm not putting my hands down, dog. My shit's gonna stay up, nigga, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever, kid. I'm just staying up. Dog, all of a sudden,
no niggas, I'm going home to my wife.
That nigga says, I got somebody here who matches the description of the suspect.
Oh,
kid, they asked him, Dave. They asked him, what did the suspect have on? Dog, they told him a brown shirt with some camel pants, some army fatigue pants. Dog, that's exactly what the fuck I had on at the time, kid. Yo, the first thing that came to my head, I was like, fuck. I was like, bro, like, I can't understand this shit. Dog, I told the cop, I was like, yo, look, officer.
Take a break.
Dog, I told him, look, officer, I just dropped my girl off at the bus stop. She's going to call me in a few minutes, guaranteed, dog. If you want, you answer the phone when she calls. Kid, the phone rings. He's like, go ahead and get it. I'm like, bro, I'm not digging in my pocket. You crazy. Dart, you go ahead and get that, Dart. If you want, nigga, handcuff me, kid. You take that phone out. You answer it, Dart. I ain't touching shit. Kid, the phone rang. That nigga pulled out the phone. He handed it to me, Dart. Dave, I had my fingers spread wide open, kid. The other hand up in the air. I got the phone. I put that shit on speaker. Hello? You saw that says, yeah, I just made it in. I said, all right, no problem. She's like, all right, I'll talk to you later. Click. Dart, the cop says, okay, all right. Dart, I asked the police officer, what's the problem? That nigga said, Dart, somebody who matches your description just robbed a Walgreens right up the road. I was like, oh, come on, son.
That nigga Jay was weak. I know you was weak, boy.
Dog, that shit had me so angry, dog. I'm like, come on, kid. This don't make no sense.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Damn, Jay.
That shit didn't make no sense. Dart.
I mean, you should have been moved to plantation.
Hey, listen. Boy, I was sweating like a slave. Boy, I was sitting there like, oh my God. It was hot. Kid, I was scared, Dart. Nigga was sweating. Dart. They brought that squad car over with the witness. Dart. They shined the light on me, kid. I ain't never seen a light so bright, kid. They shine that light on me. Dart. They said, turn, look to the left, look to the right. Lie, lift your head up. Kid, I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to get arrested. Dart, all of a sudden, they was like, hold on a second. I was like, oh, there it is. Kid, that person said, no, that's not him. The cop said, oh, I'm sorry, my mistake. You can go ahead and go home. Dart, Dave, I ran home, son.
That nigga they took a real brisk jog. A real brisk jog, kid.
That shit,
yo.
That shit made me think to myself, like, Dart, I am never wearing, like, army fatigue pants no more, son.
You dressing like them hoodlums.
That nigga Jay took a real brisk jog.
Yeah, real shit. If I did wear a kid, I just stayed my ass home with it, Dart. I ain't going nowhere with that shit.
That nigga I ain't never wearing this outfit. Nigga threw those clothes and burn that shit up. Damn, Jay, I'm glad you good though, boy.
Dart, fucking Miami, son. Nigga would have been locked up on some dumb shit.
Sick.
And mind you, kid, they had killed my cousin like I think a year before that shit, kid. No, I think during the same year.
End of the day, dog. End of the day, dog. It's all the same. It's all the same. Yeah, I got right. You don't need all that shit.
Dart. That's what I mean. No disrespect to nobody, Dart. But I stay in my own neighborhood, Dart. I don't go places where I'm not wanted. I ain't trying to start no revolution, no shit like that, Dart. If I go to somebody, like today I was at Publix trying to get me a tuna fish sandwich. I told the lady, I said, excuse me. Dog, the lady like blatantly ignored me, dog. I said, excuse me, Dave, dog. She ain't say shit. I said, excuse me. Same shit. So I said in Spanish, I said, permiso. Kid, that lady turned around and looked at the next lady. She was like, can you go ahead and help him? I was like, wait a minute, what? Like she looked at the black lady. She was like, yo, can you go ahead and help him? I was like, oh shit. Dog, after that, kid, I was like, fuck the sandwich, I'm leaving. Nah, I ain't trying to start no revolution, trying to make no changes, kid. These people don't want you around in their places. You don't go to their stuff. I ain't trying to.
You gonna make this sub? Fuck all that.
Huh?
I said you gonna make this sub?
Nah, I'm good. I ain't gonna spit in my sub. I ain't gonna be tasting nobody mucus.
Right now, I'm gonna watch you make it. The fuck? Let me get this sub about you. Make my sub right. I'm gonna be the
Warning. Additional incoming hostiles detected.
Dart, when I get hot, Dart, it's two things. Either I walk away from you, Dart, or I literally have to insult you, Dart. And honestly, in order, like, I don't like used to stress, kids, so I just walk away from it, Dart.
Yeah, fuck the dumb shit. Yeah, some niggas be like, man, fuck dumb shit. Fuck dumb shit.
That lady looked at me dead in my face, E-Kid, and act like she didn't even see me. I couldn't believe that shit, boy. What do you mean?
I gotta figure out what's your reason?
In the chat?
Maybe I'm missing out on something.
It's me, Dave, E, Kenny, and
No, I ain't tell you to work there. We rude now.
Dar, even Isada had went through it with some dumb racist lady, bruh. Yeah, she bought some shit. She put a hand out for the person to get a tip. That lady looked at it dead on her face and put the tip down on the table.
Yo, like, what's up? Like, what's your issue? You know?
Like, dog, like, is life really that fucking hard? Like, where you just can't tolerate other people for shit? Like, if it's like that, dog, kill yourself, dog. Like, cause you don't constantly run into like other people, dog. If you can't fathom living around other people, dog, you might as well just end it all, dog. Just go ahead and blow your brains out, bro. I must be downstairs.
Excellent work, Agent. Brooklyn is stable again. Manhattan is another story. Let's get over there and see for ourselves. I've got more agents with me now. We'll rendezvous with Agent Lau and fly over together. Commander Chang out.
Commander Chizang.
I'm no bad guy. Are you out of your mind?
When you coming down? You coming down tomorrow or today, E? Yo, E. Yo, Dave, you can hear me?
Over there. There's a bar behind that
come down
building.
tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Sours in Manhattan. If we take this
Oh, you
city
coming
back
down in the
to
morning or
life-
in the afternoon?
Sorry. I mean, when we take it back. Here it comes. The rest of us should be in this chopper. Can't believe it's finally happening.
What kind of commentary, man?
Do this.
Welcome, Agent.
Oh. My leg.
No, no, it's fine like this. Oh.
Can't believe it's finally happening. Nice work back there. Here it comes. Do this. That's the Mr. Stowers in Manhattan. Come on back! I need you! Sir. Hey! Just hold on! Hey! Just hold on! Come on back! I need you! Look, you're gonna be okay. Hell, at this point, you're more okay than me. Shit. That explosion took out the commander. We have a job to do. We're still gonna do it. It's just...
Landing in 1 minute. Should be able to see it coming up on my right.
Oh, hello. So slow.
Found out a little more about the first wave. They're all either dead or MIA. So this is up to us. That's why we need to get it together. Right now.
JTF 6-8 to tower, visual Hudson. Yeah. 2 division agents on board. The explosion was their right in. Okay, clear to land. JTF 6-8.
Usually you
I'm
need
gonna do 1 hour gaming on this, and I'm gonna switch to another game.
Well, we're out of time. I bet's on you. It has to be. I hope to God I'm right.
Welcome to Hudson Piers. I'm not
What?
sure what you're looking to get out of this. Everything behind this gate is a goddamn war zone.
So who's in command here?
Captain Benitez was in charge. He was leading ops in the post office, but we lost contact when he left base this morning. If he's still radio silent by tomorrow, there's talk of pulling out.
No one's pulling out. We're taking this city back. Get whatever gear you need. I'll catch up with you.
Good luck out there. You'll need it. The quartermaster's your man. You'll find him.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
Stretch at the end of the dock.
I don't know. Are we evacuating or what?
This is bullshit. You need to step through here, pal. Gotta make sure you're clean. You're trying to use your opportunity.
Dog, the Cavs are not going down right now. Okay, you gonna have to watch it. Yeah.
The cat?
See something you like?
Hey lover, this is more than a cry. Love, hey love.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Hey lover, this is more than a cry. Love. Hey love, hey love. This is more than a cry.
I remember when I first put Rodney on that song, kid. That nigga Rodney couldn't get off it, boy.
Jeremiah Green got that technical.
Oh, man.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Stop. No, don't touch. Don't touch.
Level 2.
This is more than a car. Hey, lover. This is more than a car. Oh, Iguodala's back?
Yeah, Iguodala's back.
Oh, yeah. 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 Hey, how... No. No. Eric. Don't touch. Don't touch.
Give it up already.
Calling all units. We've got a hostile stronghold up on West 29th.
Hey,
Please investigate.
lover. This is more than a crush.
La la la. Na 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 na.
Get yourself ready. You won't last.
Thanks. Without you, I don't think we could have taken him out.
Hey, E, is it hot up there or is it warm?
That shit cold up here.
For real? Still?
Yeah.
Oh, nah, that's crazy.
Alright, let me see what the weather is. It's 60 degrees up here right now.
What?
Yeah,
Kid,
hey, babe,
we in
I stepped outside,
June.
like, damn, this shit a little chilly. 60 degrees, nigga. Don't you forget it.
That's crazy.
60 degrees, dog. Shit bonkers.
Hey, we going, son.
That's
trying
crazy,
to throw away that
kid.
food. I didn't know what you want to eat or not. I wait tomorrow. You wake up and be stressed. No.
I ain't gonna lie, that's one thing I don't miss about this game, though. All this running around.
Patrol, this is Dispatch, I got a Rikers Arms deal happening at a parking lot under the High Line near Dyer. Need you to secure that ordnance.
What do you have now? Ain't nothing could make me go back.
Well, 3 and Golden State in the game, right here.
We busted our asses getting this shit. Just pay up.
Durant! Oh my, hey, Durant's that fucking guy. Yeah.
He said he's that guy.
I said he's that guy, like, boy, Durant, serious. Oh, I'm saying LeBron, man, he's supposed to be in the tactical role, like, what is that?
Just reading them Team Jordan.
GTF reinforcements requested.
Hey!
Warning, incoming hostiles. Warning, hostile forces approaching. Alert, explosive device detected.
Jeff Green, a good faker, boy. What?
The thing is, I want LeBron to attack more.
You alright?
Don't believe this.
Warning, hostile forces approaching. Warning, explosive device detected.
Yeah. That's all I was thinking with that. I was like, damn.
Good work. We got JTF on the way to bring those weapons back to the safe house.
That's it. Enough.
That's nice. But no thank you.
Hey, man. You hear me? You watch these motherfuckers on YouTube, and these motherfuckers, they do all type of, like, custom shit to trucks and shit.
To what?
To, like, trucks.
Were you trying to get some custom shit done to your truck?
Yeah. No, I'm not nothing custom. Just like, you know, regular lift shit. 6-inch lift.
Kid, because I know in my car, kid, I got a lot of shit I want to get done. I want to get an intake system. I want to put in a turbocharger. I want to change the headers. I want to do everything, kid. I want to add at least 100. Another.
You want to put a cam on it, huh?
Kid, another 140 horsepower. I want to add on top of my shit right now.
Dispatch, this is Division Agent Faye Lauer, empowered and authorized by Executive Order and DHS Directive 51.
My dog did all that before.
Whoever you are, we're under an all-out assault. I'm not sure how much help.
Oh yeah, you did tell me your homeboy got the Hellcat.
How are you on
20% reduction on his footage.
We've got your back. Just try not to shoot at anyone who's trying to help you. Over.
That
It
is
works.
all that. You got your name and you got it.
Patching into local GTX radio channels.
Man,
Unit 43,
he added the
be
works,
advised,
boy.
you have incoming division agents as backup to your location.
About that time you get us some help. Get him here right now.
Foster, we need
Hey,
support
Ben,
on
let me
the
show you
stairs.
something.
Martinez, move up on the flank. Go, go, go.
I'm gonna put that overlight on my shit, dog. That overhead light.
Sheesh. What am I doing?
Dispatch, the situation outside is now under control. My official report, the division saved our sorry asses.
Thanks for the report, Bravo Squad. Stay alert out there and keep it frosty. I'm glad you made it.
Now let's rebuild our base. Go on in and have a look around. I finally got some transportation, so I'm inbound. Let's do this.
Air ventilation and purification systems online. Contamination levels lowered.
Let me tell you something, bro. Come here. What you doing, Margaret?
Agent, we need our base up and running, and we need to show the people of New York they're getting their city back. Our base of operations has potential, but right now it's a piece of shit and we've got no one to staff it. To get this place where it needs to be, we need people who know what they're doing. Like doctors. There's a virologist running a field hospital over at Madison Square Garden, but the whole area's gone to shit. With her, we can get our medical facilities online. Without her...
The little headlight?
The JTF commander Benitez is out in the field and he's gone offline. Bring him back.
Don't get
we need him to set up a functional security lane, and it'll do a hell of a lot for morale.
The headlight?
We've also got to restore basic services. We need power and the intel the grid can give us. They had a guy working on that, but it sounds like he ran into trouble patching us in. Without him, it's lights out.
What, that's two countries?
Isaac can map itself to each of the wings in the base and sync their progress, so we can have a bigger picture of what's happening here. And the more stable this base is, the better shape the city will be in.
This is an emergency services notification. Do not eat any snow.
It might not be the same. It might look the same, but different material. I mean, like, it ain't the same strength. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question, Jay.
Yo.
Why you don't just make a bunch of fake YouTube accounts to subscribe to you?
Because they can track that through IP addresses and shit like, so they know if you're faking it. I ain't gonna lie, kid. If it was just that easy, boy, a lot of people that did that, dog.
That's like 5 YouTube accounts a day.
But I'll let you know what we got. Okay?
The security wing needs some love. And Captain Benitez. The JTF love the guy. He can mobilize them and help us get the intel and firepower we need to get all these hostiles off the streets. The medical wing is a wreck right now. Once we get that virologist over here, we can build up a staff, investigate the origin of the virus, and start getting more supplies. For civilians, but for us as well. The tech wing has obviously seen better days. But if you can get Rhodes back here, he's apparently got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Former PMC, I think. Knows more than you think he does. I suspect he'll be very useful.
Man, that's enough. I wouldn't mind owning a car shop like her.
Hey.
Were you like,
Bad
you know
news.
what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna be able to get out there. Not with my goddamn leg like this. I'll do what I can from here.
In terms of just like you doing custom, like,
You have no idea
custom work
how
to
much I
people's
wanted to be in
cars.
the field. I trained for a scenario like
it's
this
probably
my
not
entire
lucrative
life.
like that.
But it's
Depending on where
worse
you
than
live,
anything we
but-
could have imagined. You know how they won't.
Talking about something like a West Coast custom.
So it won't mess you up when you're finally
Yeah.
activated. Well, I did that.
That'd be dope.
It didn't fucking work. I'm attached. These are my people. This is my city. I'm taking it back. Oh.
Look, you need to.
Yeah, okay. Okay. They're counting on us. Let's not let them down.
Look.
Alright, everybody. Appreciate y'all for watching. I did an hour of streaming on The Division. I'm now gonna stream another game called Origami. This time I'm gonna stream it on Twitch. If you guys don't have me on Twitch, it's the same thing, J Orbit, and I should be streaming up in about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, I hope to catch you on there. If you do come through, go ahead and say what's up. I give you a shout out. All right, appreciate y'all. Peace.
Appreciate y'all. Peace. Appreciate y'all. Peace. Thank you, Jay, for appreciating.